What's up guys, it's me Jeremy, and today I want to talk about something fairly interesting that I learned from playing to mid lane in ranked solo queue, and that is why 1-for-1s are bad in solo queue. First, it should be known that a 1-for-1 is when you fight your opponent and the two of you end up killing each other, resulting in 1 kill and 1 death on each side. Now, 1-for-1s aren't really that bad in team play or when your other teammates do a 1-for-1, because the entire concept stems off of you having to carry that solo queue game. In solo queue, you have to assume your teammates will be bad, and you need to try to carry every single game. In general, 1-for-1s hinder your ability to carry. Yes, they may keep you even with your opponent, but you fall behind relative to the rest of everyone else in the game. The CS and experience you miss during the time you are dead and walking back to lane will not be worth what you get from the kill, and it results in the rest of the opposing team, other than your direct opponent, becoming stronger than you, who needs to carry. This puts you at a direct disadvantage in terms of carrying the game. In addition, most of the time, 1-for-1s are not a guaranteed kill. You put yourself in a situation where you have a very high chance of dying with a medium chance of living. You're relying on your opponent to not outplay you. If they do, it can easily become a 1-for-0, whereas you outplaying your opponent results in a 1-for-1. Most of the time, of course. The risks simply are not worth the reward. Now, there are some situations where 1-for-1s are okay. These are when they give you a direct advantage over whoever you killed. For example, if your opponent's creep wave is pushed to their tower and you 1-for-1 them, it can result in you missing about 1 wave of CS while they miss 3 waves or more. Situations like that are okay to 1-for-1 because they give you a direct advantage over your opponent and thus are an exception. It should be noted that if you do end with a 1-for-1, you shouldn't feel that bad though. Once you hit that death screen, as long as you have killed your opponent to create an actual 1-for-1, the situation isn't so bad. Most of the reason why 1-for-1s are bad comes from the theoretical risk of you not coming out on top with the kill. But in general, you should try to avoid those situations, especially where you have a small chance of living but have to outplay your opponent to get the kill. It really just doesn't help you carry at all. So that's it for my explanation on why 1-for-1s are bad. I'd love it if you could support me with a like or some feedback in the comments, and if you have any questions, I'd love to see you in the comments too. Please subscribe for more awesome content in the future if you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.